We're here just a few minutes before game time down here on the turf at Southern Alamance. As you can see behind me, the football players are going through their workouts. But guys, you guys don't think about it, I hope, or maybe you do, but this football team doesn't get their job done without the help of people that are on either side of me. These are guys like Lanning Honeycutt and Jacob Adkins. Lanning's a senior, Jacob's a junior. They're student trainers here at Western Alamance. They work under the direction of Keith Windley and John Hines and David Simmons. And they're here every week and more not even during the week. They're here for every practice, doing things to help the team get the players ready. And I'm going to start with Lanning. Lanning being a senior, why don't you tell the people, and don't be modest here, tell the people what your typical week is like associated with the football team.
So it starts on Monday. Monday's a pretty easy day, not a lot of hitting. So hopefully that keeps us pretty light in terms of our injuries and that kind of thing. And then Tuesday, Wednesday are full pads, and then Thursday is the walkthrough, so that's shells again. So we're just going over, making sure water bottles are filled. Anybody that gets hurt, tending to them, making sure we're taping up, before practice, and make sure everybody's going well.
Yeah. And guys, if they don't do their job, these guys on the field don't get to play, especially this time of year. Hydration is key when the temperatures are hovering around 90 degrees, making sure they stay hydrated and avoid the cramps. Now let's talk to Jacob a minute. Jacob, you're a baseball player, a real good baseball player for Western Alamance. What brings you out to the football field this year?
Well, I want to go to school to do this, so I thought that maybe I'd get a little taste of it before I have to pay to do it,
Yeah.
So I'd love to go to school to play baseball and major in kinesiology, so that's what I want to do, so I might as well get my feet wet a little bit.
Well, outstanding. And Lanning, let's talk about going to school. You're going to be you're a senior this year. Last year, you guys may not know this, last spring, Lanning has been in the scout program for his entire life pretty much. Last spring, Lanning achieved the highest goal you can achieve in scouts by getting his Eagle Scout Award, and I want to congratulate you on that. That's fantastic. Why don't you tell us just a second what you did for your main project for Eagle Scouts, and then talk a little bit about what Jacob said. What are your aspirations beyond Western Alamance when you graduate this year?
Yeah, so my Eagle project was actually at Western. I did a memorial garden for Miss Mebane, who passed away back in November of 2012. I remember I was in the band at the time, and when we heard the news, it was just shocking, and everybody couldn't believe it. And it was just something that I wanted to do, and the school was looking to do at the same time. Mr. Stephen was behind me the full way. To make that memorial garden for her. Mr. Tolson helped me out a great bit as well, and that's actually in the crosswalks, and it's not by coincidence, I guess, that the garden is right by the entrance to the front office, since she was an assistant principal. So it's something that I was glad I was able to do and kind of leave at Western after I graduate.
And what are your plans for when you graduate? Have you got that far ahead yet?
I'm looking at UNC Chapel Hill and NC State right now. I'm looking at biology, to double major in biology and psychology. My dream is to be a pediatrician. It pains me to say Carolina when I've been a State fan my entire life. But I'm looking forward to that and more tours, and I guess the application process coming up soon here too.
Great. Hey Jacob, I mentioned before some of the trainers that are on staff here, Mr. Windley, Mr. Hines, and Mr. Simmons. What have they done for you as far as teaching you the ropes here?
I mean, it's easier to say what haven't they done, Like just today, Mr. Windley showed me how to tape an ankle. So, going into school with knowledge and the ability to be ahead of some of those people, it's just something I can't thank them enough for. It's priceless information that I just really appreciate from all of them.
Yeah, they're wonderful people. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and do this throughout the season, bring you some of the people behind the scenes. It's not just the football players. These teams would not be successful without the multitude of people behind the scenes like Lanning and Jacob. So guys, thank you for what you do, and we're looking forward to a great season.